What is going on, party people? Another casual Friday here at the Time Teller channel, and I got something different for you. I'm gonna put on my spectacles so I can see you. Spectacles, testicles, wallet, and watch. Perfect, have everything. TW Steel. This is a brand I've been asked about pretty much since I started the channel, and I haven't gotten one in person, but so many of my viewers have owned them or have been interested in them that I finally pulled the trigger on one. And the truth is, I see now why people are interested in this brand, so let's go ahead and take a closer look. It is 8:01 a.m. Let's get down to business. Okay, so the watch I have in my hands today is the TW Steel ACE130, so not AC130, not the smoky dragon coming to lay hate on some enemies. This is ACE130, and it is kind of a luxury sports chronograph. It does have a 200-meter water resistance rating with a threaded crown, but it still retains that kind of industrial rivet bezel angular design that a lot of the more expensive luxury sports watches have, but this is, you know, a fraction of the price. 44-millimeter diameter, a 56.5 millimeter lug to lug. We're going to talk about that in a moment. 14.7 millimeters thick. Stainless steel case, and this watch actually is Swiss made. It has a Ronda 5030D movement, and we're going to talk about that movement in a moment. As I mentioned, you are getting a 200-meter water resistance rating with a threaded crown, sapphire crystal with anti-reflective coating, and this watch has a 5-year manufacturer's warranty. Now, for those of you familiar with Ronda, you'll know this is a quartz movement. Now, TW Steel, you know, they are known for kind of robust, bold designs, but they're also known for kind of keeping the costs low for their consumers. Now, this watch is a nice kind of middle ground between getting that industrial high price look, but again, without the high price. The first thing that struck me about this watch is the Fume dial. I think they did a very good job, and the one complaint I have off the bat is it does have an offset date window. Now, what's interesting, the saving grace, is normally I would say, well, you know, if you're gonna do an offset date window, you should at least color match it. This is obviously not a color matched date, but the registers are not color matched to the rest of the dial. So the date kind of just like it works because there's already contrast with the chronograph registers. Oh my God, I said that like I have something wrong with me. I do have something wrong with me though, so I guess that works. So now let's talk about price. Is this worth it? Well, listed on the website right now, you can get this for $1,099, so around $1,100. And I know people are going to be like, well, that has a Ronda quartz. It is Swiss made. The specs are there, but I don't want to necessarily spend over $1,000 on a quartz watch. And here's what I'll tell you, okay? I daily a quartz watch. This is my tuna that I mention pretty much in like every episode of mine, and the reason I mention it so often is because I wear it so often. I don't think there's anything wrong with having a quartz watch on your wrist. You just have to, I guess, understand where that watch is in your collection. So for me, I see this quartz as kind of my daily workhorse watch. I know it's running, I know it's robust, I know it can take a knock here and there if it has to, and it's, you know, it's something I rely on, right? This can be that for you. If you want something sporty with more of that kind of modern luxury look, this is a good option. It's Swiss made, it's robust, it's very well built. The specs are there: sapphire crystal, threaded crown, 200-meter water resistance rating. Again, it's not going to be mechanical because this watch with these specs with a Swiss mechanical movement is going to be much more expensive. So in my opinion, this design with the industrial bezel and angular case shape, you know, it's becoming more and more common out there, and it's really proliferated like crazy when it comes to the sports watch segment of the market, whether it be very, very expensive or more entry level or even this kind of mid-premium tier, you know, just above $1,000. And there's a reason for that, okay? It might not be for me, it might not be for people who don't like that look, but there's a reason that this has become so popular, and it's because a lot of you guys out there absolutely like this very angular kind of modern industrial design. And so I guess it's kind of obvious. If this design is for you, then it's for you, and if it's not, then it's not, and that's perfectly fine. But when it comes to build and specs, I think that this watch is actually quite impressive. But what do you guys think? Is TW steel on your radar? Would you be interested in this ACE130 chronograph? Leave that comment below and I will catch you on the next one. Stay happy, stay healthy, stay blessed. I'm Jory Goodman, the time teller, and always remember I didn't invent time. I just tell it.